And lastly, Jeff, we got Rolly, of course, fighting on the main event behind you. What do you think of Rolly? Because you being a Mayweather, you guys pride yourself on having these great skills, and he's very strong, very awkward and raw. And if he wins this fight, would you actually want to see a rematch with Tank? And just your thoughts on Rolly overall?
Well, I think that Rolly is. I mean, he's a very good puncher. He does have some boxing skills, but he don't seem to use them. And I think that. So, I mean, this is a fight that should be very winnable for him. I mean, he's fighting a guy that's 40 years old. Mm-hmm. He
doesn't look a day over 55.
He looks about 60. I'm keeping it real. But the thing is,
just keeping it real.
Yeah, it is what it is. Though. But
not saying he can't fight.
No, still can't say. I mean, because George Foreman was 45, but
right.
Still, And the thing is that I'm just like everyone else. I think that Rolly should win this fight. And of course. And he should win this fight in a spectacular fashion. Mm-hmm. If he don't, there's no need for Tank to waste his time with him. But if he looks good and Rolly can sell himself, so I mean, Rolly will probably make a fight like that be able to happen again, just because he'll probably get under his skin. But I mean, to be honest, there's really no need for Tank to prove himself no more. I mean, he's got other guys out there that's still that bigger fights that need to be made. And I think that's what Tank's going to do. He's going to cash out now because he's getting to that point where he already said that I'm not going to be fighting too much longer. And so, I mean, you got a Shakur fight, you got a Devin fight, you got a Teofimo fight, you got Josh Taylor, you got a lot of guys that's still out there.
What's the best fight out there for you that you'd want to see?
The best fight as far as entertainment to me,
or just above all, skills, entertainment, all of it.
I would say probably him and Shakur. I think so. I mean, that's the fight where you're gonna be sitting in your seat and you're gonna be entertained every second of that fight, and no one knows how that fight's gonna end. I mean, Shakur is a great boxer, but still, he doesn't. I mean, it only takes Tank one punch,
right?
And if Tank catches him, no matter how great he is, he'll probably go out too. So that's the one thing with Tank is a one-punch knockout artist, and basically, his IQ is extremely, extremely high. People don't give him credit for it because of his knockout ratio. But the thing is that I just think that anyone that steps in that ring with him has a chance of not going there the same way they came out, and that being, flat on their back.
And do you mean after the fight too, psychologically not being the same as a fighter?
No, I don't necessarily think that. Because there's some fighters it will damage them. And then you have other fighters that that don't. It's like my brother Roger. He lost the fight, and then he wins another world title. Lost the fight, wins another world title.
But he didn't give a fuck. There's not a whole lot of guys like that now.
Yeah,
right?
Don't get me wrong. Because a lot of guys can't recover, from being in a very, very tough fight. But the thing is that, but like I'm saying, it's just think that just like Ryan Garcia, I don't think that this fight really hurt Ryan Garcia in terms of anything. His pockets are full as hell. So
that's what I've heard.
His pockets got full, and the thing is that I thought he had no chance, and realistically, he didn't have no chance. But he fooled the whole world. Mm-hmm. He fooled the whole world, but the thing is this. I do understand when he got hit how that works, because I got hit like that before, and I did the exact same thing that he did. I took a knee, but the only difference was that I was sparring, so nothing was on the line. So
Right.
I was able to quit. He wasn't. So I mean, hopefully he goes back to the drawing board and work harder and actually be that person what people thought he was.
Well, thank you so much, Jeff. You gave me so much time, man. I feel kind of bad. Thank you for your time. Shout out to the Mayweather Boxing channel.
Yeah, that was only 2 minutes.
Yeah. But you give such good answers, man. So, thank you, Jeff.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks.
it, brother.